Governor Ron DeSantis has just agreed to debate Governor Gavin Newsom. What is up, people of the internet? It is me, Real American, back again with a new video. And today, it is time that we talk about the 2024 presidential election. As everyone, we had some very fascinating news come out of Fox News yesterday. Yeah, I know, Fox News, but either way, it doesn't matter where it came from, it still happened. Ron DeSantis on national television agreed to debate Governor Gavin Newsom of the state of California. That is right. One of the biggest named Republican governors will be facing off one of the biggest named Democrat governors in a one-on-one debate. In fact, it's going to be on Fox News. Yeah, this is actually happening. Now, before we continue with today's video, I hope you enjoy these type of videos. If you do, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Guys, just for $1 a month, you can join Real American. This is the best way to support the daily content that we all know and love. So I hope and recommend you join the channel today. Alright everybody, let's get into this because this broke last night on Sean Hannity. Yeah, of course it happened on Hannity, but Sean Hannity asked DeSantis, hey, Gavin Newsom has challenged you to a debate. Do you agree to it? And Ron DeSantis said yes. Now, let me be 100% clear before all of this. I don't know if this is a good idea for DeSantis, but I think it's one of those where he kind of had to take this debate. But let's be real about this. There's little upside for DeSantis here. You know, this is a big problem that DeSantis has had. He's had very bad luck with timing and stuff, but even then, his campaign's been atrocious. And they're just looking for something to stick. But a debate against Gavin Newsom, I don't know how much this really helps them. Like, I understand that, okay, it's to practice debates and all this stuff, but this is going to happen in November if this actually does happen, which I think it will. Either way, it's one of those things where I don't know how much upside this has for DeSantis. Because even if he wins the debate, it's like, okay, whoop-de-doo, you beat Gavin Newsom. But if Newsom beats DeSantis, that could be a complete and total embarrassment. And DeSantis, he's not the best debater. And I'm not a fan of Newsom, but I'll give him one thing. It seems like he is decent at debating, from what I've seen at least. So it will be very interesting to see what happens if these two actually debate, but let's get into it. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who is running for the GOP presidential nomination, told Fox News' Sean Hannity on Wednesday that he would be willing to debate Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom live on air. Absolutely, I'm game. Let's get it done. Just tell me when and where. We'll do it, DeSantis told Hannity. Again, I don't know how much this really helps DeSantis. Because, yeah, I mean, if he shows me a good debater, it may help him 1%. But if he gets embarrassed by Newsom, Newsom has more to gain here. Because we all know he wants to run for president. We know that for a fact. And he's just waiting for something to happen. And this could propel him and, in fact, give him some momentum. I don't think he's going to run, obviously. But it's like, it's very odd that DeSantis actually agreed to it. Or I think it's fine to agree to it, but it's like, there's a lot of risk with this. Like I said, this could go horribly for him. The idea came up in June, and when Hannity interviewed Newsom and asked if he would be willing to debate DeSantis. I'm all in, count on it, Newsom said at the time. You would do a 2-hour debate with DeSantis, Hannity asked. Make it 3. Newsom said. So Newsom, he was the one that originally responded. And I know DeSantis, you can't say no to it, but you could tell Newsom realizes there's a lot to gain from this for him. I mean, if he crushes DeSantis in the debate, there goes his 1%, or at this point, 0.1% chance of winning. Because if you get embarrassed by Newsom in a debate, which again, he is, from what I've seen, decent at debating, DeSantis not so much. But if he gets embarrassed by Newsom, I don't know how that's going to go well. I don't know how you spin that. On Wednesday, Hannity framed it as a policy-based debate between the leader of a red state and the leader of a blue state. I floated the idea of a policy-based debate, red versus blue, red state versus blue state, between Newsom and Florida Governor DeSantis, he said moments before DeSantis joined. And I gotta give Hannity credit for this one. I actually do like the idea of a governor from the most Democrat state, or the biggest Democrat state, versus the governor of the second biggest Republican state, Florida. I've always wondered, why don't governors do more debates? I always thought that they would be pretty cool to see, Newsom, DeSantis, Abbott, Hochul, whatever, debate about why Republican policies or Democrat policies work. And they can debate on their records and stuff. I've always thought that we need more of that. We've had a couple of those with the Senate stuff, Cruz and Bernie Sanders. I believe they debated in 2017 about healthcare. But I do think there needs to be more of these type of discussions. As I think more people, they want to know, hey, what's the positives of each state? No date has yet been set for the debate, but a spokesman for Newsom said he's proposed November 8th or November 10th for the event. Newsom has been challenging DeSantis for months and sent him a formal debate offer last week, November 8th or November 10th. DeSantis should put up and shut up, or shut up. Anything else is just games, the spokesman said in a statement. The letter offering a formal debate included several rules, including that the debate would be live, moderated by Hannity. I don't get why Newsom likes Hannity so much. It just seems like you want to think that's true, but I guess he likes him? He's the only one at Fox he would go to, but okay. Held at a length of 90 minutes, and that both governors would refrain from using notes. I actually like that. I hate when candidates, they have 50 pages of notes for a debate. It's like, no, don't have that. Just go there, do some research beforehand, obviously, but don't have a note card in front of you. Newsom also offered Nevada, Georgia, and North Carolina as potential locations. I actually like the locations. Nevada and Georgia obviously are critical battleground states. But it does make you wonder, why is Newsom so adamant about going to Nevada or Georgia or even North Carolina? Yeah, North Carolina's leaning Republican, but it's like, very unique Newsom. Very interesting choices. DeSantis and Newsom have frequently been at odds over a number of issues, including guns, abortion, education, and immigration. In June, Newsom told NBC News that he was planning to launch an investigation into planes of migrants flown to California, which were orchestrated by DeSantis' administration. Again, I love the fact that they're so worried about the migrants being flown to California, but they don't say a word when it happens in Texas, Florida, New Mexico, Arizona. But when it happens to a Democrat state, oh man, we gotta do some lawsuits here. After the DeSantis accepted the invitation Wednesday, he told Hannity the debate was about far more than blue states versus red states. This is a debate for the future of our country, because you have people like Biden. They would love to see the Californication of the United States. Oh, that's kind of corny. And I think if we go down that direction, that's going to accelerate American decline, DeSantis said. So overall, I actually very much like this. Again, I want DeSantis to win this because I don't want many people thinking, wait a minute, actually, Democrat policies work. But I have some serious question marks. Could DeSantis win? He's been shown in the past to be, at best, a terrible debater. I mean, he lost to Charlie Crist in a debate. Charlie Crist! I mean, I don't get if this is a good idea or not, but I think he kind of had to accept. But I do wonder, is there really much upside here? If you get crushed in the debate, what's going to happen? So, I'm hoping this goes well and actually does happen. I always wanted to see a debate between two polar opposites like this. Newsom from one of the most Democrat states versus DeSantis, who is one from one of the more Republican states now in the state of Florida. But it will be very interesting, and it sounds like they're not going to talk about garbage like, what happened 30 years ago with Hannity and stuff. It sounds like it will be a policy-based discussion about what makes Florida better than California, what makes California better than Florida, what policies work and what policies don't. I think this is a win-win for everybody. But we just got to see what happens, and I hope there are more debates like this, because they've always been fascinating to me to see polar opposites like this debate, not just for the presidency, but for other stuff. Anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, smash the like button down below, subscribe, share with your friends, hit that little bell, follow the social media accounts in the description down below, and of course, join the channel today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video or live stream. Godspeed to all of you.